had a pair of rubber trousers because she's just got the longest ever legs, and she's completely unaware of how good she looks. And she, I think her boyfriend at the time wrestled into the jeans, and my mum and dad had a pub at the time, and she kind of sauntered down, and as she walked through the pub, everybody kind of just shut up, there's like this silence followed her, and she sort of got to the door and looked around and went, "What?"
But Ellen's got the most amazing legs.
So how is it that everybody most people have got 2 legs, 2 arms, and eyes and nose and mouth, and yet it can go into one order and look so stunning, and go into a different order and just not?
I don't think I'd look.
That's quite a deep question.
Sorry, it's just a bit, isn't it? Really. I was just saying, there's a book. What's it called? What's the wind in France beginning with M? The Mistral.
Yeah.
There's a book called Mistral, which is about a painter, and I don't know if it's supposed to be a bit sort of like Picasso or not, and he paints this beautiful young girl, and then she gets older and she's a beautiful model, and then she has a child, and the child grows up and is beautiful, and then he paints the child and has an affair with the mother and the daughter. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know how you deal with that as a mother, or indeed as a daughter, actually.
Oh dear, it doesn't really matter.
No. Anyway, it's a great book. I'd recommend it, and there's a line in it where somebody looks at the beautiful girl and goes, "How is it that everybody has the same thing?" But it goes in her order, and she just looks amazing.
So that's the thing that I think about with plastic surgery, because as you get older and you get more wrinkles, not that you don't, you see all these people and they've had surgery, and you just think, well, it's such a close thing, isn't it? Why your eyes look beautiful or not quite beautiful, or why your nose works or doesn't quite work. It's just such a minuscule thing, and if you let somebody start cutting, how can the plastic
surgeon decide whether they want to make you beautiful or not? Imagine if you really upset him just before you went here and said something quite derogatory, and he's like, "Oh, that's a shame, your nose is going to be like this now." It's awkward, didn't work out for you this time.
But did you see that guy in America who's had something like 47 operations because he wants to look like Madonna?
Oh, that's just
that. And the problem is keeping up with her.
Well, yes.
Do you think she's had work?
Oh, she looks awful. Don't you think?
I haven't seen any close-up picture of her recently. I've only ever seen a sort of, it always seems to be on a wide shot, and I stood in front of my tiny television in the kitchen watching the Brit Awards with the Cape issue, and she was this big all the time, so I never really kind of saw her face. But she's got enough money to do it brilliantly, hasn't she?
But she always kind of looks all very puffy and...
Like she's had fillers here.
That gives you that kind of shiny look, doesn't it? And the other thing is, because a friend of mine's a doctor, and he said that when you kind of do that, because of the muscle lines underneath, sometimes you can get like a real crease there, like almost like a scar line.
I wake up with creases.
Yes, but they're good creases. They're good creases.
That's a sign of getting old as well, that you wake up and the
and it takes ages to go back.
That's just too much gin the night before.
See, Helen Mirren now is doing the L'Oreal ad.
She looks
fabulous. She looks wonderful, and she has all the little lines here, and I would say she hasn't been facelifted at all, and she just looks beautiful, doesn't she?
She does.
She's the way she carries herself, though, as well, isn't it?
But that's those kind of things come from inside as well. It's a confidence, isn't it? And I think it's a love of life, because she always looks as though she's having fun.
She's quite mischievous, I think.
Yes, I think she is, isn't she?
You have that mischievous look.
You do.
She does, doesn't she?
Does.
Don't you think?
I'm not really.
In 50 years' time, you'll be a national treasure.
Let's start working on it now.
Look forward to that.
Yeah.